Get this going. I was blessed by the first two speakers that we had. One definitely went into getting caught up with God. The other was God doesn't need any help, and he sure doesn't. But today I'm coming to you from Psalms 136, verses 5 and 6. And just to let you know that I am a lover of Psalms. Love the book of Psalms. It is the lover of my soul, and I'm the lover of its soul. And today I'm coming to you, speak it with faith. And my assignment today was Psalms 136, verses 5 and 6. And I am the lover of King James Version. I do all others for study, but verse 5, to him that by wisdom made the heavens, for his mercy endureth forever. Verse 6, to him that stretched out the earth above the waters, for his mercy endureth forever. What I do love about these two verses, as we're discussing Speak It with Faith, is David takes it all the way back to the creation and taking us back to a basic premise that we have kind of forgotten as Christians and people of God, and is the words of our mouth and the ability to speak the things that we need to speak into existence. When I read the word and the Bible and I'm studying, I look at it and I'm in awe of just the miracles that happen just by the faith of the people, just being able to speak it into existence. And sometimes what we do is we forget that we have been given that power. I know I do. I know I have. I've been in ministry for many years, and I've been hurt by ministry and powered by ministry. However, I forget that me speaking his word into the existence, into my purpose, into my walk, he's given me that. And I have his everlasting love and mercy that's covering me and securing me as I'm doing that. We can't take his mercy for granted. I know I have. And in doing so, it has delayed things. It has stopped things dead in their tracks because I thought I was better than, more than, anything and everybody else that was big enough to do it. And I'm grateful that because it's still enduring, and I said, you know what, Lord, I'm going to do what you say do. He's like, okay, I'm gonna loosen up just a little bit and have you operate the way I need you to operate in. And so when you think about he created the heavens, he created it from nothing. He just spoke it and earth existed. He didn't have to think about it. He didn't have to say, I got to think out a plan. I got to figure this out. I got to lay it out in a thing. He spoke it and it existed. Even when he put man on earth, he breathed into him and gave him life, but he gave him that knowledge. He spoke that knowledge into him, giving him the ability to just do things. Adam didn't sit around thinking, well, let me think what I should do and how I should name this person. He just spoke. And he said, that's going to be an elephant. That's going to be a hummingbird. That's going to be a red snapper. He didn't have to think about or get somebody else's opinion or bring your homeboys and your homegirls in to think what they think. And then when they don't agree or go where you want to go or give you the answer that you think you want, you back up. So then when you back up, you wonder why God backed up on you. So if you can't move and shake and understand that he spoke it into existence so that you can speak it into existence, and he's giving you the power and the love and the comfort to do that, why does he invest in you? Because his mercy endureth forever. He is a merciful God. I know I should be in a padded cell. I should be underneath the jail. It's nothing but the grace and mercy of God that I sit here today, because I have just my own trials and tribulations. There's been so many times I've turned my back on him because I thought he turned his back on me. And these scriptures have made me and reminded me that no, he didn't. You just decided that it was too tough and that you wanted to find something else to do and that you wanted to be comfortable. And this isn't about being comfortable. This is about living in his purpose. This is about bringing the word to the world. This is about somebody being brought to him because of the light that's within you. It's about somebody being able to be healed by just touching you because of how you embody Christ and how you have it going through him, going through you from the top of your head to the sole of your feet. You should be able to speak healing on someone and it happens instantaneously. We shouldn't have to labor. We shouldn't have to be like, okay, I hope it goes, Retta. It'll be okay. He's already given us the tools that we need to speak his power, his purpose, and his word into existence. And so many times we back up off of that. And so many times we just was like, let's not even say you. I backed up off of it. Because I got scared. Because I began to see the power in which he was moving through me and I got scared. So I was just like, oh no, I don't want this right now. That's a little bit too much. I'm good. I don't want that. Too much. I don't want to put that much work in. I'm comfortable in my life right now. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. No, I'm good. And then I wondered, we're going to talk about me. I wondered why my life was stagnant, why my ministry was stagnant, why I felt so separated and dejected from him. And it was because I turned my own self off. Because even though his mercy endureth forever, I was taking advantage of it. And he was getting tired of it. So he stepped away so that he could come back to me in loving with, open and loving arms and be like, come on back in. I had to make a conscious decision that I was going to begin to do things in faith and I was going to be able to walk in his purpose. Not only thanking him for the day to day, but thanking him for giving me the ability to speak it with faith, to walk in faith and in love. And for those who are listening, don't listen to your homegirls, your homeboys, your mama, your daddy. They're scared of something they can't see, scared of something they don't know. And it is your responsibility to speak the light, to be the light, to show the light, and which will have to lead them. When Mary had Jesus, she wasn't thinking about that he would be the one that would bring her salvation. And that's what it is when you are the light to your family and your friends. They don't think that, you're going to be the one to bring them to salvation. You don't even think that. But it's in your actions, it's in your walk, it's in your words. So if I don't speak with authority and faith that God has given in me, how can I expect them to do the same? If I say, God, I believe you for getting this business off the ground and you've already laid this in place. And then 2 months later, someone asks about it, be like, yeah, no, I gave up on that. It was okay. So now they were looking to you for the inspiration. They decided I'm not going to do it. Why didn't you decide you ain't do it? Well, you said that it didn't work out for you. So if it wasn't going to work out for you, I didn't think it was going to work out for me. Sometimes we go through trials and tribulations, not because we're going through trials and tribulations. We go through them so that we can show other people how they can go through them and come out of them. There's a lot of things that I know we all have gone through in life and we just look at God and be like, why? And then years down the line, you encounter someone who's been looking at you, who's been creeping. Now we got Facebook so they can spy on us, and Twitter. And they've just been watching how your life unfold. And then they, speak, to you and say, I didn't think I could make it. There's so many times I thought of taking my life or just giving up on God completely or just completely walking away from everything. But I see you were able to make it. So I'm going to keep on going and I'm going to keep on pushing. And then it comes to your remembrance on why he allowed you to go through those things and why he allowed that stuff to happen so that you can be the light and the blessing to someone else. So if you don't have the faith to speak what God is giving you, what are you here for? What are we here for? Are we just here to be pretty and say that we're children of God and sit up in the church and the church pew and the choir stand like it's all great? I done been there, done that. It doesn't help. It doesn't show the light. It just segments people. It just pushes people aside. And the people who really need us and yearn for us and want us to, show God and Christ and all his glory and magnificence is out in the streets, wondering and hoping, is there a savior for real? Does those miracles happen for real? Was it all just a bedtime story? Was it all just something that they was just telling us to appease us when we was in Sunday school? We have to stop being superficial in our walk, in our talk, and in our being. We have to start showing that we've gone through some things. And again, I'm big on transparency. We have to stop acting like we have it all together. We have to start telling our truths, telling our testimonies, telling the trials and the tribulations we've been through, because there are people out there who are dying because they don't know that they can go through it, walk out of it, and be better than they was when they went in it. So we have to just thank God for what he's done. Thank him for giving us the strength and the power and the ability to speak into existence what he needs and has and wants to be done. That he loves us so much that he gives us chance after chance after chance, even though when we rubbed it out, when it's just barren, he still sees us, because you know what? He's chosen us. He's called us. He's equipped us. And once he's given you the tools, he is not going to allow you to fail. The only reason you fail is because you decide that you don't want to do it, that you decide that you done had enough and it's too much and you don't want to bear this cross. Let me say something the next time you think about not wanting to bear this cross. Jesus bore that cross and took on our sins. And for a brief moment, his father had to turn his back on him. Now, for him, that was the most amazing type of pain, because he has always had his father's eye. I don't ever want to know what that pain is or that feeling is. So I'm going to be thankful for what he's given me and continue to move in what he's given me and be transparent in my walk, in my talk, and how I'm living. I want to thank you so much for joining me this evening for this amazing word and the word of that's come. Now, I want you to hop on. We have another amazing woman of God. Her Periscope handle is MIN_KLP. It's going to be Minister Peterson. And I want you to go over to her. Listen to what she has to say as she continues to bring this amazing word. Love you. Be blessed.